with Rico Robles is about to go live online. Catch All Out Monster hit music, All Out celebrity interviews, All Out showbiz and sports news, All Out fun, an exclusive on the Monster. Catch the stream on the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Your All Out host, Rico Robles. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Oh yeah, we are live. What a big week. You know what it is, right? It's been a great week. We had, let's see, Joey Mead King and Angie King in the beginning of the week. And then we had Piolo Pascual yesterday on the show. Now this time around, it's nice to have her on the show. You know, it's been a while since I last saw this girl. Last time we saw each other, it was at a party of the late great Rek Ramos' birthday party. That's how long it's been. Ladies and gentlemen, first time on the show. You know, a lot can happen, they do say, in a year. A lot can happen in 5 years. Is there a story behind this? Is a love triangle-ish kind of feel? Well, we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Monsters. Make some noise for Meg Imperial. Hi, Meg.
Hi. Hello, Rico. How are you?
Good. How you been? You know, it's been a while. I was telling them earlier at the beginning of the show. It's been a while since we last saw each other. Pero kamusta?
Yeah.
Are you joining us? Is this a lock-in taping or you're just at home?
Nasa bahay lang ako kasi ang daming schedule for promotion today. So sabi ko, sige, I'll stay home na lang rather than kung nasaan man ako. Hindi pa natuloy yung shoot ko for another film with Viva. So, yeah, home. And I'm doing good naman so far.
You know, with you doing Viva, is this the first venture or you've been with Viva for quite some time na?
Well, I think I think lagpas na ako ng 10 years sa kanila with Viva. So, so I still have lots of years with Viva. So, yeah.
It's exciting
Matagal-tagal
times.
pang pagsasamahan namin.
You know, with Viva Max coming out with the app, you know, it's here. It's in your fingertips now. Diba? Nobody had to go cinema, and actually have the movies in your hands. And the movie that you're working on, of course, this is the last 5 years.
5 years.
So, what's the story behind this? Ano yung kwento niya? What's your role here?
The story of the last 5 years is about a couple na sobrang in love with each other pero magkaiba yung timing nila at gustong gawin sa buhay. The one, Joanne, willing na siya or ready na siya man, still, you know, trying to heal his wound from the past and not yet ready to take the next step. So doon iikot the story of whether saan mapupunta yung sacrifices of both characters and may magko-compromise ba to para lang maging magkasama sila. So when is the right time na masasabi mong you're ready na?
So it's more of like, you know, si girl ready na, si guy still healing.
Yeah.
Am I right? And
you know, the typical problem actually of a relationship here in the Philippines is that we thought that si girl is just pressuring or putting pressure on the relationship na. Yeah, oo. Pero on reality kasi, madami kasing factor. It's not just the insecurity of the girl na, hindi, gusto ko talagang ikasal na ano pa talaga. It's more than that eh. It's we will tackle the difference between this film and other films relating to relationship like this is that we will be tackling more on what else ba yung benefits of marriage or getting married. Ano ba yung mga legalities about this na karapatan mo as the wife, diba? So it's a mature film. It's not the, you know, love triangle thing na usual sa story. It's about really the relationship ni Joanne and ni Tom. William.
So of course William's being played by Tom Rodriguez, and you are
Yes,
Joanne
correct.
here. You are drawn here,
Correct. Yes.
and you are the other half. Now, in comes, the
Mm-hmm.
story of this in real life. I mean, you're gonna draw from this. Pag tunay na buhay. I mean, do you ever
Mm-mm.
feel? I mean, I know you're young, but I mean, do you ever get that question? When you enter showbiz, kasi merong rhythm yan eh. Na para bang, oh,
Mm-hmm.
hottest love team, maliling ka kay ganon, kay ganon, kay ganon. And then
Yeah.
when you're in this relationship na matagal na, ay, baka buntis na siya, kaya siya nawala na matagal. Or something like
Uh-uh.
that, right? There's always that stage. And all of a sudden, when you're single, at such a period of time, they start to ask you, hindi ka pa, kailan ka mag-aanak? Do you ever get that? Do you ever get that pressure
A
from the industry?
lot. Oh,
And how do you
yeah.
handle it?
Before kasi, when I'm younger, like siguro mga 18, wala pa yan eh, diba? But
Mm,
once you reach a certain age, I guess, like 25,
mm,
pataas na yan, diyan na makaka-encounter ka ng, ano, di ka pa ikakasal? O, ikakasal ka na ba? Kailan ka
mm.
mag-aanak? Kasi, naku, baka mahirapan ka niyan. Alam mo yun,
Oo.
yun ang yung ganong hirap. How I deal with it naman, it's like, when I'm ready, I'm ready. I don't take yung pressure na seriously na parang
Mm,
ididibdibin ko siya. For me, if I'm ready na, then why not? Because especially after the pandemic, you realize a lot of
mm,
things. You realize na tumigil talaga yung mundo for 2 years, and
mm,
after 2 years now, palang we're going back na to normal. Hopefully pa
mm,
lang. Ang dami mo pang gustong gawin. So for me, I focus on what I want in my life rather than
mm.
taking yung pressure na binibigay nila sa akin.
So what
'Di ba?
does Meg want in her life? Ganun yung mga tao, sobrang ano yun, bam. So I mean with that, with the
Ah!
celebrity stuff, with
Uh-huh.
the pressure, and then in comes part of the movie na okay, you talk about
Mm.
the maturity of things, getting
Mhm.
married. So yan, kunyari, lagyan natin sa character sa tunay na buhay. We were just talking about
Mhm.
this lunch. I was with sure earlier we were talking about this prenuptial agreements. Are you in for these things? Kasi alam ko sa movie, you're gonna tackle this, di ba? Prenuptial agreements. I mean, if
Mhm.
given the chance, you are a celebrity. If your significant other has all that money, or you got a lot of money and he doesn't have a lot of
Mm.
money, how does it
Mhm.
go for you? Are you gonna have somebody draft the prenuptial agreement, or bahala na si Batman, mahal naman kita?
To be to be honest, hindi ko pa siya naisip if I want.
Mm.
But right now kasi pera ko.
Pero ko,
So, I don't
yeah, yeah.
know, So, I won't mind naman if ano, pero like shared responsibilities, I
Mm,
definitely believe in that. Like if nagbibigay ka naman based on your responsibility on your
mm.
the
Then it's
other
okay.
half of responsibility, then it's okay. I don't own you, you don't own me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
whatever happens, we'll never know, 'di ba? Kasi ang daming uncertainty sa mundo and
Yeah,
sa
I mean,
life. So,
especially now, di ba? So,
'di ba, rather be practical about it, and I think I'm one of the people siguro, quite few, I guess, who
mm,
still believe that yung modern way of handling
mm,
money in a way, because we believe that very Filipino ano to, personality natin na if
mm.
ikasal ka na, then shared
Exact
na kayo
Yeah,
dapat
shared. Yeah,
ng
yeah,
sa
yeah, yeah.
lahat, 'di ba? But
Mm,
for me kasi, ang hirap eh kasi ang thinking ko noon sa future na what if
mm.
whatever reason nagkaroon kayo ng disagreement and what, and
You
you don't
split.
know anything about, nag-split, tapos
Mm,
you're not doing anything, wala kang trabaho, you're dependent to your husband, what will happen sa'yo
mm,
or sa anak mo, 'di ba? In the future. So sabi ko, I
mm,
don't want to be in that position one day. So
mm.
I'd rather have my own money and you have your own money, and that's it. If
How
if
about,
we last.
You guys last. Well, for those who are tuning in, Meg Imperial, she is joining us. She has a movie called The Last 5 Years. So we're
Mm,
talking about kasi it's a mature movie. Di ba? Ano,
yeah.
ready na siya direct for mature roles. So ito na yung mature roles. Yeah. Ano, we're talking about relationships kasi it's not a love triangle-ish kind of thing. It's more of like
It's
how
fun.
a couple handle a relationship, in character and all of this. Now, ang tanong ko lang, I mean, when it comes to you're talking about prenuptial agreements, paano kung do you guys, would you feel insulted kung yung significant other mo, you guys are about to get married or you're engaged, whatever,
Mm.
whatnot. Tapos biglang sabi sa'yo, babes, or what do they call you? What does your significant other,
Uh,
maybe you have one, or before, your
love,
former significant other.
love. Iba-iba eh.
Love, love.
Love,
Oh,
babe.
handa na
Yeah.
tayo. Ito na yung wedding planner. By the way, yung lawyer
Mm.
nandito. May prenup. Pwedeng pumirma ka. Would you feel
Oh.
insulted?
I guess if on that on that day niya binigay yon,
Mm,
or on that day niya lang, parang we never discussed about it, of course.
mm.
I will get insulted kasi
Ah.
parang, why did you decide this on your own?
Kasi it's hard to
Sana,
open the topic eh. No? Paano mo nga i-open yung prenup? Paano?
well,
Di ba?
first and foremost, I think in a relationship, you need to be open about it.
Oo.
One, you cannot get married if you're not open with each other. So how come,
Mm,
paano ka magde-decide to be in a relationship, or to step up to the next level of a relationship if you cannot even open up something like that? So it's just
mm,
a prenup pa lang na topic. And what more,
mm,
after marriage, you will encounter a lot of difficulties, a lot of, much even more worse na problem in life or as a couple. Then, 'di ba? You will think na, if hindi mo 'to masabi sa akin, then ano pa the next step, 'di ba? So, meaning you will hide a lot of things, and then bigla mo lang, "Tanan! This is it. Ito na yung
Grabe,
this is
Meg.
the problems."
Whoever is with you in half of your heart, whatnot, sino man ang boyfriend mo ngayon, napakaswerte niyang tao because your mind is, mo yung your practicality of everything and how. See, I
Mhm.
didn't think of this. When I asked that question to you, I was like, wow, Meg Imperial, grabe, great job,
Oh
man.
my God, I'm
Wow.
getting older.
I mean, dude, di ba? I mean, okay. So we're gonna watch the trailer online, on air. I'm gonna play a
Mhm.
song. We're gonna watch a trailer. We're gonna get to know the story of this movie. I'm sure it's gonna be a tearjerker, but this is something for us to check out. So right now we're about to watch it. Go to facebook.com/RX931. Also on YouTube and on Twitch, we are live on air. We'll be back on air with Meg Imperial. All right, let's go check it out online. We're about to check out the trailer. This is the movie that you guys will be talking about.
Kaya rin natin na tumayo, kumilos at magpursige sa buhay. Promise, I will do everything to deserve this promotion. Tagal ko na rin kasi namang walang boyfriend. Panis na ako. At itong eggs ko. Naghahanap ako ng isang lalaki na stable na sa buhay. Are you with someone?
Yeah, I'm with you, beside me.
Yun yung first joke ko, officially.
Let's have a cookout.
Okay, sige, it's a date.
Yeah, it's a date.
Sigurado ka na ba talaga sa kanya? Sandali pa lang kayo magkakilala, di ba?
Pakiramdam ko, kaya kong gawin lahat basta kasama ko.
Pilit kong inaalala aking nadama nung una kitang makilala. Mga dahilan ngayon'y hinahanap saan nagsimulang ikaw na nga
Ikaw, this one.
pangarap.
Baka gusto ng ate mo ng dog. May balak na rin ba kayo?
Di ko lang maamin na
Pare, 4 years pa lang kami.
Hindi naman ako makakasal if, alam mo yung trap ka sa isang taong sobrang mahal
Ang
naman.
dating saya.
Hindi nga kita pababayaan. Ilang beses ko ba dapat sabihin yun sa'yo? Bakit kailangan pa ng isang lecheng perasong papel na yan para lang maramdaman mo na mahal kita? Diyos ko.
Isang piraso pa lang pala. Bakit hindi mo maibigay?
Sino ba? Ano ba? Bakit ito nangyayari sa akin? Ano ba?
Anong gusto mo? Another 5 years?
Bakit ito nangyayari sa atin? Ano ba?
I don't wanna cry anymore. Grabe yung yung timing ng tears mo.
Grabe yung timing. Yung lagi napansin mo.
Yung when you were delivering the line, they say that's a sign of great acting. Na you did
Really?
ability. Yes, like Claudine Barreto,
Oh.
she's famous for that. Could cry on the spot, could tell you if it's a left or a right. Ganun. And then nakita mo yung sinabi mo,
Thank you.
oh, good job, man. The trailer itself.
Thank
Alam mo,
you.
ang ganda how it opened up. It opened up to be like a light-hearted comedy. Oh my God, it's so good.
You thought it's a rom-com.
Bam! I mean, this movie, of course, is directed by who?
Directed by Direk Lemuel Lorca. So,
And we're about to go back on air now. We're just playing a song, but here online, you guys are getting a special treat wherein you guys got to see the trailer for all the people out here that are watching us, like Timothy Gabriel. It's some great acting that we're about to put you on air now as we go back with you, Meg. All right, we just got to check out the trailer for her movie. This is the last 5 years. Now, they were talking about a certain piece of paper. If you haven't seen the trailer, my goodness, ang bigat. Naramdaman ko yun.
that
Grabe,
piece of
Meg.
paper.
Oo, yung piece of paper. Now, I have a lot of questions. Okay.
Oh my God, mukhang naglabas ka ng mahaba-habang dyan na. Tanong.
Susulat na ako eh. Susulat ako eh. Yung mga tatanong ko kay Meg kasi yung pelikula, may mga
Okay.
questions siya. Yung mga tipong,
Mhm.
are you willing to wait? May VO dapat yun. Hindi talaga ng VO. Dapat may VO yun eh. Ano tawag doon? With you, I mean, are you the type who's willing to wait for, did you ever have that in a moment in your life na kung saan na ilove kasi isang tao, pero that person was taken, so bangers ka lang ng konti. Or the person was
Okay.
busy out of town or whatever, out of the country, and you're just waiting for that person to come home.
I have no problem waiting naman. But I cannot wait lang if it's long distance relationship. That's my take on that. If long distance kasi I know that my love language is physical and quality time. So if hindi yun makikita in the relationship, then I'm out,
May
'Cause-
technology naman eh. May technology, may ganito. May technology, pwede naman
But
tayong...
yes, but physical touch is different from yung ganon. So that's my love language. If it's outside my love language, then I couldn't handle it kasi it will only last for let's say months of long distance relationship and it will fade. I know myself that I'm that kind of person, so I'd rather not risk or magsayang ng oras.
paano kung
Both our time.
yung tao, kunyari, the person that you're with, right? Love na love mo talaga. Sobrang love na love mo, Meg. Biglang sabi niya, Meg, what do they call? Lovey-dove? What they call you?
Love.
Love,
Yeah.
Love, Meg. States na tayo. Lahat naman, sa Philippines, we could do everything there.
Gets.
Are you willing to let go of the whole industry and actually move for a person?
If the timing is right, then if I see that person is worth it, then why not? Gets. Kasi I thought about it before and I am willing naman to syempre eventually, I'm not getting any younger. So talagang darating ang point where I have to, let go of my passion and then jump to the next level of life, which is, getting married. Um, but I think it really depends. So one, you have to consider a lot of factors, like is he worth it? After why do you want to move there in the first place? Is it because of the future? Is it because of you? Is it a selfish reason ba that ayaw mo lang sa Philippines, that's why you want to go there and
Mainit daw
then
dito
start.
eh. Sabi
Diba?
mainit daw.
'Di ba? You
Mainit
need
daw
to ask
dito.
all that questions. But if the reason is okay, I want there because of the education for the kids in the future, for our kids,
For
it's not for
healthcare,
our
gano'n na.
for healthcare, then it's fine with me. I would agree right away. But if your reason is for yourself only, then why would I move din sa'yo kung pagdating ko doon, you won't even take care of me, or
You'll just be
'di ba?
busy at work and I'll be at home,
Egg,
stay home
'di
wife, and
ba?
it'll be
So,
makes sense.
there
Dito sa Pilipinas, Meg Imperial ako, no? Di ba? Ganun, di ba? Kaya may ganun level lang, di ba? That's what it is.
no
You know,
naman.
we're talking the movie and everything when you took on the role. Was it hard nung in-offer sa'yo yung role na parang inalok nila? I mean, what kind of preparation did you have to do? I mean, we hear this, oh, I prepare for this role, I prepare for this role. Pero sa'yo, I
Yeah.
mean, it hits close to home eh. Alam mo yun, it's not
Mhm.
something complicated. It's really, it's a norm that happens.
Yeah.
So anong klaseng life experience, how did you prepare for it? Did you talk to somebody who was married or who's getting married? Or is it based on personal experience? Doon ka naghukay na lang ng
Mm.
inspiration for that?
Well, nung nagpe-prepare ako for this role, first, of course, I read the script. I love the script. So I asked, I have my own interpretation, but I still ask the director, Direk Lem, about his perspective. Kasi dun ako at first, di ba, perspective of Joanne. But then, nung napag-uusapan na namin, okay, it makes sense naman. Both character makes sense. So, nakatulong yun sa akin that I understand the full story or the interpretation of the director and the writer itself. Pero nung ginagawa ko na siya, I think na-realize ko that Joanne and William are not just characters for me, but they are emotions. They are my emotions that separated into two. Meaning, I believe in Joanne's perspective, which is I believe I will get married someday, and I would love to experience that. I'm excited, to jump into that chapter of my life. But I'm not yet ready like William. Right away, because I have excess baggage or mga things, unfinished business that I have to deal with myself, your insecurities, let's say, your family, your first priority. You have to fix things first sa kanila before jumping to a new life, because you don't want to go back and forth kasi it will ruin the relationship ng current relationship mo and your family's relationship. So much better if you close this chapter of your life first and then move forward to the new one.
See my grin? See my grin? Yung grin na yan, may kapilyuhan na question yan nadating. Kasi sabi mo, you could both relate from both characters, Meg. So, ang
Mm.
isang Meg Imperial, paano ba pag nagiging heartbroken? Ano yung ginagawa mo?
Oh.
And then, to somehow heal, do you move on to a next relationship? Do you go out on dates? Do you go on apps? Or you spend time alone? What do you do when you get heartbroken?
I'm the type of person na never go on a date after a breakup. I'd rather spend it on myself, on my family. Kasi feeling ko that's the only time na sarili ko naman yung bibigyan ko ng oras. Kasi if I'm in a relationship, I usually, give time talaga. Uh, and and that's me. So kapag alone ako, I really embrace that alone time, and I never go on a date, yung parang panakibutas or so
Mm-mm.
whatever. Um mas feel ko kasi na yung hinihil ko yung sarili ko. Kasi I don't want to depend sa ibang tao for me to be whole again. So it's a matter of independency, I guess, that I have to be strong enough to handle mga pagiging heartbroken. Kasi if yung mga little things like that cannot handle, parang what else yung kaya kong
What
i-handle?
more in
Kasi,
life, right? The bigger
oo, di
things,
ba?
right?
Exactly. So sabi ko, if kaya ko to, then I can survive anything na. So,
Galing nito. Galing sasagot. But now, I mean, many are tuned in and they're probably asking, okay, so anong relationships? Are you taken? Are you dating somebody? Are you with anybody? Or are you a single girl just, making the best out of her career? What's your status now?
I'm in a relationship,
Mm.
but it's not the kind of relationship we're in the showbiz relationship that limits you with everything. I'm in a kind of relationship with I still have my freedom.
Mm. Artista din
With
siya or
no
non-showbiz?
no non-showbiz.
Private
I
guy,
feel
private.
private guy, and I like that way kasi parang walang pakialamanan.
You have your own world. I got my own world.
You
We
have
just
your
get
own friends, I
together.
have my own friends, ganun.
Okay. And then, paano siya kasi hihimayin ko ng konti
Go.
Paano siya naligaw? I mean, dude, you're like Meg Imperial, you're like a celebrity, dude. So paano yun? How did you meet the person? And how did the person, is it IG?
I
DM?
know,
Ganon?
it's in
So,
person.
mm.
We have something in common lang. One is reading and watching anime. So it all
Anime.
started
Okay.
with it all started with
See all those
that.
stickers.
Yeah, it all started with that,
Mm,
and then doon na nag ano na he can handle my family. He's not the type.
mm,
I don't like kasi yung takot to talk to your family or
mm,
doesn't want to get involved with their family because I
mm.
feel like you're not sincere enough. Parang
May
parang ikaw lang
tinatago
yung
or
gusto,
something.
o ikaw lang yung
Oo,
gustong
true, true.
kausap or
Oo.
I don't like that. So he is one of the guy na nag-try talaga and hindi talaga nang iwan during the most difficult time of my life. So
Mm.
sabi ko maybe I can try. I was planning not talaga before I met him.
Oo.
I was like I don't want to get into a relationship na muna for a while
Mm.
because I've been in a lot of failed relationships na it doesn't last for a year or
Mm.
hindi man lang lumagpas ng a year. So sabi ko
Mm.
stop na muna. I wanna focus on family. Pero ayan, dumating. So
And then, next thing you know, he's there. And the rest is what
yeah.
they say. Next time we interview you, it'll be for a wedding or I don't know. I mean, put a pressure on the
Wow.
guy, right? Put a pressure on the guy.
No, no, no. I don't want to
Just a
pressure.
little.
I don't want to put
Yeah.
pressure to him. Even to
Mm.
myself, you can
Mm.
feel it naman kapag you're ready na. Parang
Yeah,
dapat
you would know.
for as long as you guys talk about it, kasi pag not at all talaga, then magtaka ka na.
And then tsaka ano pa, yung nakaka-pressure pa yung sa social media. When you're on Instagram and everybody doing the whole engagement, all right, cool, let's go
Oh
this.
yeah, I know. I
Di
felt
ba?
it.
And then
Like
it's like,
why all my batchmates,
Noong 2020,
why
ba't,
they're all
ba't
getting
lahat
married?
di ba?
I
That
know.
kind of thing.
I get.
Now, here on the show, Meg, we do have, before we let you go, I know you have a lot of interviews to do, but, before we let you go, we do have all out questions, just some random fun questions.
So,
Question! Are you related to Barbie?
a lot of nagtatanong na about dyan.
Hmm.
We're kind of in one family tree pero malayo.
Hmm.
I think I'm more closer to yung pinaka kasi I think my lola is from yung sa Aquino pa before, so yung mga
Hmm.
politicians before. So
Hmm.
we're kind of related kasi same kami ng place, Albay din, and familiar din siya with all my cousins there.
Hmm.
So sabi ko, baka we're related nga. We don't know lang saang part.
So talagang pinag-usapan niya 'tong dalawa, "Magpinsan ba tayo? Magpinsan tayo kasi pareho tayong maganda."
No, no, no! We thought at first, well, like, we're cousins ba? So, siguro, same, maybe we're cousins. But then, ay, parang hindi pala, parang malayo. But still, if it is the same family tree, then maybe we're related to each other, just at malayo, diba?
Now, when you enter show business, of course, there'll be people that will have a crush on you and you will have a crush on certain celebrities. Sino yung meron kang biggest crush talaga sa industry?
Mm.
Na yung tipong dream mo talaga na sana pag single ka, sana paparamdam ka ng papakit ka ng konti doon. Who's that person?
I never had that person na yung gusto kong maging kami. I'm more leaning towards I want to work with that person. Because even before, parang napagkamalan akong tomboy before because I always answer it like, wala akong guy crush in showbiz. I admire some of them but not yung entirely like crush. Pero nagkaroon ako ng crush that I really want to work with for a long time, which is Coco Martin. Lalo na especially nung baguhan ako. And then I get to a chance to work with him sa probinsyano nun. So, yeah. So, wish come true naman. Because ever since before pa, pag may crush ka na sinasabi, it's always been Angel Locsin. So, kaya siguro napagkamala akong boyish nun.
Somebody's asking, are you related daw to Michelle Gumabaw and Marco Gumabaw? Kasi Michelle Imperial Gumabaw daw.
Yes. I think there are more malapit ata with parang nakausap ko rin sila about this. Mas malapit ata si Barbie with the Gumabaws than with yung sa amin. So yun yung So, hayaan mo, ita-track down ko yan.
You guys have such a beautiful family tree. My goodness, right? What's that one thing that not a lot of people know about Meg Imperial? Na, do you have any hidden talent, secret talent? That question was coming from Ian Oliva, hi.
Secret talent, I'm not sure. I haven't discovered it. But I love to try a lot of things kasi. So I don't know ano talaga yung pinaka, ko. But I love doing firing, like guns and stuff, yung mga boyish things. But siguro yung hindi pa nila alam is that I really love anime. I think it's not common for girls to, be open about it. Because it's like a geeky thingy na you watch anime, you still read anime at this age.
What's your most prized possession in anime? Do you have anything there that you could grab along the areas of your house? Do you have it?
I hindi ako masyado makollect, but this is a gift from a fan. And I appreciate it.
She mo show and tell kami dito.
Oo nga, ayan na.
Okay. Go ahead, Meg Imperial is joining us from her house.
I'll show you.
Before we let her go.
This is Ryu.
Ryu!
Street Fighter.
Hey.
Yes, because I love before yung mga arcade. Yan, natutuwa ako sa kuya ko niyan. So, kapag naglalaro siya, ako din naglalaro. So, yan, mga Tekken. So, ito yung gift sa akin kasi nalaman din niya na mahilig talaga ako. So I don't collect naman stuff, but I'm starting. I am trying collecting
you gotta have that.
A figure
a
like
Funko
this.
Pop collection.
Yeah, I'm trying now.
Once you start, you won't stop.
It's so expensive.
Believe me. Yes. I saw that at Green Hills. It's like a whole freaking wall, and I'm like, what?
I know.
I mean,
but you know what? The good thing about it, kasi yung mga characters that I really love, na gusto ko i-collect, wala pa sila. So sabi ko, wala pang time gumastos. Okay pa.
Ngayon, dadami na yan. Pag ipinost mo yung address mo, I'm papadala sa'yo. $10.
No.
Diba? Last but not least, Meg, what was that one showbiz advice na may nagpayo sa'yo that up to this day, ginagamit mo sa career mo? Yung tipong not every day is a big day for any star. There are days that you feel really low, that you want to quit, you want to stop doing the gigs, and you just want to rest, or you want to go travel. Diba? For you, what was that one advice from someone, it could be in the industry or not, or ginagamit mong advice sa showbiz that you use up to now?
Aside from yung laging sinasabi sa akin na keep your feet on the ground, siguro yung hindi mostly is Sa akin kasi, once yung nag-knock na yung opportunity sa'yo, you need to grab it. So,
Mm.
once it's there, it's there. Kasi pag pinalagpas mo pa yan, you don't know if it's gonna be that big pa yung next opportunity mo.
Mm.
So, for me, when I'm younger, I chose to be in showbiz and
Mm.
hindi ko lang natapos yung um, yung college ko. But then,
Mm.
um, I'm not saying that it's not important to finish your study, but it really depends on
Mm.
you. So you should know what you really want to do and make sure
Mm.
that if you decided to do that, wala nang urongan. So panindigan mo talaga yung gagawin
What
mo.
are you taking up in college? What were you taking up when you were studying?
No. Hindi ako nag-college actually. I finished high school and then right
Mm.
now, since hindi pa rin ako makabalik dahil nga wala namang school and all, diba?
Mm.
I do programs. I do because
Mm.
rather than getting a diploma right now, what I need is skills.
Mm. So
Skill
you have
set.
your
That's
online skills master
yes. That's what
classes or diplomas with
That's
certificates.
what I
Gotcha.
realized during the pandemic. Sabi ko, what else can I do
Mm.
outside showbiz?
Mm.
What else
Galing.
yung gusto kong malaman? So I tried a
Mm.
lot of, yung mga kung ano-anong
Cooking.
classes. Yeah, I did. I did actually. I tried
Mm.
cooking, but I guess it's
Cooking.
not really my passion.
Mekaniko. Nagpunta ka sa TESDA, no? Nag-aaral ka mekaniko,
No
plumber.
naman. Siguro it's more on that a job that you can
Mm.
take even if na kahit nasa ang parte ka ng mundo. Alam mo 'yon?
Mm. That's
So
something that
I
could be
want
used for true life
yeah,
skills.
so that I can travel anywhere, and then work.
Hey, look at you. And Meg, I mean, nire-research
Ah,
ko nga before we did the show. I was like, ano kaya
hmm,
chismis kay Meg? Ano pa? Wala,
meron
alam
ba?
mo, wala akong makitang chismis sa'yo. So
Ang bait,
ikaw,
ang bait ng Meg.
yes, yes. Usually kasi I always ask our guests is that, ano yung isang chismis or anong chismis na pinipilit ng tao sa'yo na hindi naman totoo? Ano yun? Is there any?
Hmm. I think mas lagi ang dami kasi. Wow, ang dami kasi. Ang dami
Mm.
kasing false eh. Siguro one factor niyan, siguro yung pinaka-common na laging inaano ng tao,
Mm.
that I'm pregnant. During siguro
Mm.
those days that, of course, chubby.
Mm.
So, sa photos, like, siguro pregnant yan kasi ganito yung ano yan. Like, hindi mo pwedeng busog lang ako.
People are
So,
harsh, right?
I
Right?
know. And then, once you have a film, I saw this. I won't open kung kailan ba to, but I saw this on YouTube when I'm researching, what's
Mm.
new. I
Mm.
saw this and then I'm pregnant with this
Mm.
and ako daw nagsabi mismo. I was like, kailan nangyari yung interview? Parang nauna pa sila, hindi pa ako na-interview, meron na silang answer. I was like,
Eh,
what?
I mean, especially now in merong TikTok and everybody
Mm.
will and YouTube, people will cut up many video footages from before and sometimes even bits from your movies. And then
Oh
they put it
yeah,
together so people will click it. It's a clickbait thing. So the more you click, the more you share, then people will watch it. And good on you. I
that's
know
so
it affects.
true.
Ang galing how you overcome it. So paano,
Mhm.
how it affects you, but parang just brush it off, di ba? But Meg, thank
Yeah,
you.
so
Thank
thank
you for taking
you.
time for this interview. Maraming salamat. Hopefully the next time we see each other again, it will be in person. We will
Oh
be
yes.
doing the cheers to life and just having fun. But invite all your fans, invite everybody. Anong klaseng tao ba dapat ang manood ng pelikula na to for this movie?
I think lahat. Lahat kailangan
Mm.
manood ng film na to. So, sa lahat ng manonood dyan, ng mga Pilipino, na mahilig manood ng mga romantic drama, please watch out for the last 5 years. Bukas na po yan, magsa-streaming na sa Viva Max. Um, March 4th is directed by Lemuel Lorca, kasama dyan si Tom Rodriguez, si Ayo Aguila, Marta Escudero, at marami pang iba. So if there's one thing na dapat ninyong tandaan is about, think about the last 5 years of your life. So what's the next step? So marami kayong ma-realize dito sa film na to.
Grabe. I almost fell off my elbow, almost slid off of the thing. This hits home. My goodness, the last 5 years. So people out there that are tuned in, think about it. The last 5 years of your life. Think about it, and then what's the next step? Thank you, Meg, for joining us on the show. And you take care. You have a great dinner. I think it's dinner time. Have you had dinner yet? Di pa?
Not yet.
What are you planning to? Ano ulam nyo ngayon? What's your dinner for tonight?
Actually, baka mag-order na lang ako since nandito tayo. Di tayo makapagluto.
Well, Meg, thank you very much. All right, thank you.
Thank you so
Take
much.
care.
I enjoyed. Good to see
Bye-bye.
you.
Thanks. Enjoy you too.
Bye-bye.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is, of course, Meg Imperial joining us in our interview. The movie is coming out. Of course, midnight, Viva Max. Always got something new in store for you. Thank you guys for watching. For Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, my name is Rico. More music on air. But right now, keep it locked in here on The Monster. Share this with people who needs to reflect on the last 5 years of their life. Thank you, guys.
Monster exclusive interview only on Manila's hottest Monster RX93.1.